So for this country presentation, I and Candice chose Colombia. Colombia is located on the globe by geographic coordinates 4.36 north and 74.05 west. They have the same time as in Washington, D.C. Their capital is Bogota. So a little bit about their history. Colombia was one of the three countries that emerged from the collapse of Gran Colombia in 1830. They have had a 40-year conflict between government forces and anti-government insurgent groups and illegal paramilitary groups, both heavily funded by the drug trade, escalated during 1990s. The insurgent lack of military or popular support necessary to overthrow the government and violence has been decreasing since 2002. They still have some people that engage in criminal activities. The Colombian government has stepped up their efforts to reassert government control throughout the country and now has a presence in every one of its municipalities. However, neighboring countries worry about the violence spilling over their borders. Their flag and meaning. Their current flag of Colombia was adopted on December 17, 1819. The yellow symbolizes the virginity and justice, the blue loyalty and vigilance, and the red represents the valor shown and victory achieved during the battles for independence from Spain. Economic statistics. Their GDP in 2015 was 667.4 billion. Their GDP official exchange rate in 2015 was 293.2 billion, and their GDP per capita is 13,800 in 2015. Colombia's biggest trading partners is the US, China, Mexico, and Germany. Their currency and exchange rate with the US main system of measurement. $1 to Colombian peso is 2.901.95. 1 peso to US dollars is 0.0003446 peso. Colombia uses the metric measurement system. Some of the major holidays and festivals. Colombia is one of the countries in the world with the most national public holidays, with some 20 days spread throughout the year. So when I looked up major holidays and festivals, like most of them were actually festivals, and then some holidays like Christmas and Easter are the most important holidays, and then there's festivals like Black and White Festival, 3-day carnival held in the city of Pasto, Manizales Festival, which is a week-long festival, and Barranquilla Carnival is a 4-day festival, which is one of the biggest events in the Colombian social calendar. Then there is World Salsa Festival in August, Flower Festival in August, Cartagena Independence Celebration, and Beauty Pageant in November. There's a ton of more festivals, so just look it up and you'll find more. Their main languages and ethnic groups. Spanish is the official language. Ethnic groups include Mestizo and White, which is 84.2%. Afro-Colombian is 10.4%. Amerindian is 3.4%, and unspecified is 2.1%. Etiquette in meetings. Men shake hands with direct eye contact. Women often grasp forearms rather than shaking hands. While shaking hands, use the appropriate greeting for the day. Greetings should take some time and ensure to engage in some small talk. Ask about family, health, and business. Some etiquette at meals. When going to a Colombian's home, bring fruit, plant, chocolates. Always wait to be seated by the hostess. Hands should be kept visible when eating. Do not rest elbows on table. Usually all your food is eaten with utensils. Even fruit is cut into pieces with a knife and fork. World Corruption Index, they land at 83 out of 168, and the Business Index, they are ranked 54. Their change from last year was 2 down. So the importance of religion and family, 95% of people consider themselves members of the Roman Catholic Church. 85% attend Mass regularly. Countryside Catholic practices are combined with African and Spanish customs. Arranged marriages are no longer common. Upper middle classes are encouraged to marry within their class. Men and women are allowed to date whoever they want with, but they must be accompanied by a chaperone. Basic household unit includes a father, mother, and children. Divorce was not permitted until 1970. Their core beliefs and values. The Catholic Church, which is the most Colombians are members of, is considered one of the most conservative churches in Latin America. There's a long tradition of promoting women to senior positions in business and government if they are members of the elite upper class. Family is the most important social unit in Colombia. Every family member is expected to do their part. Colombians that are working abroad are expected to send money home to their family and offer their home when family is visiting. Most Colombian decisions are based solely on the needs of everyone in their family rather than in the individual needs. Some misconceptions about Colombia. Drugs are heavily used by Colombians. Most Colombians do not use drugs. Country is known for making drugs, but most of it is exported to the US. Colombia is too dangerous to visit it. Like most places, Colombia has bad areas that you will want to avoid, like here too. Colombia is third world country. This is not true. Colombia has upper, middle, and lower classes like the US. Coffee is amazing in Colombia. This is not true, as most of their premium coffee is exported to other countries. Some interesting facts about Colombia. Colombia has changed its name 7 times. The drug lord Pablo Escobar offered to pay Colombia's national debt to improve his reputation. Medellin was known as the murder capital of the world. They reported 17 murders each day in 1991. Colombia is the 5th most popular place for cosmetic surgery. Colombia is right on the equator, so it is often sunny and hot. Thank you for listening.